everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tori, gracefully Tori, and I am excited to host you. So, I have been looking to do a Q&A on my YouTube channel for a while now, and so I put up a post on my social media platforms asking you guys to send any questions you had for me through, and you guys really came through. Thank you so much. So, without wasting any time, I will be getting into the questions. Question number uno. So the first question is, what inspired me to join YouTube? So I think first things first, I first laid my eyes on YouTube, I think, in varsity, um, mid-varsity, beginning of varsity, I think beginning of varsity, yeah. And I was hooked, I'd listen to music, watch sermons, watch movies, watch toddlers and tiaras, and all of those things. And I thoroughly enjoyed the platform. What I didn't know at that time was that you could use the platform for so much more than just movies and sermons and all those things. Now people use YouTube to document their lives and document their stories, and that's something I've always wanted to do. I love pictures. I love memories. I love writing things down. That is why I keep a journal. So ever since I was in high school, I've always wanted to, have my life documented, my story documented. Not necessarily for the world, but just for me. I love looking back and appreciating, where God has taken me from, and YouTube seems like the right platform. I mean, I've only been on YouTube for like a month and a half now, and I am not the same person I was when I started my channel. I've grown so much, and it's always so beautiful to look back. Plus, I also believe that I have a story to tell the world. I have a story of grace, of goodness, and I love being in front of the camera, to be completely honest. I know I said a mouthful, but if you take all of those points and put them together, that is why I started YouTube. So, the second question is, how would I summarize my life in 3 words? This is a pretty hard question. I mean, I haven't lived for that long, but we've been through a lot. We could write a book. But I think if you've seen I think it's a clothing billboard of my YouTube channel, goodness, growth, and grace. So grace, goodness, and growth. That's how I would summarize my life in 3 words, or what words I would use to summarize my life. The next question is, what keeps me calm? Well, I think my own space. Yeah, I'm a homebody. I love being home. I don't want to say confined, but for lack of a better word, I love being confined to the walls of my home. I listen to a lot of music, so that too. But I think I'm generally a calm person, right? So yeah, but I think that's what really keeps me calm. I love, I love my space. So I'm most calm, even though I'm always calm, but I'm most calm when I'm at home. You know, I could spend the whole weekend indoors and feel so peaceful and, have no anxiety to go outside. I think that's why I'm doing pretty well during this time of lockdown and confinement, and you can't go outside and you have to be home and da 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 da. So, yeah, I hope that answers your question. Moving right along. So the next question is, what's your greatest fear in life? So I think my greatest fear is not living to fulfill my purpose and not fulfilling my purpose because of fear. Yeah, so not doing things that I know I'm supposed to be doing because I'm scared, and at the end of the day, not getting things done and not knowing what my full potential is, or not knowing how far I can stretch myself. Yes. And these questions came together. Like, there was two questions from this person, and they said, what's your most prominent childhood memory? Let me tell you, I think one thing that surprises me that I actually remember from my childhood is um, ballet. I loved ballet. I know it's weird, but I remember everything about ballet. I remember the first time my mom took me to my ballet class. I remember walking to the chess club in my hometown, Orapa, and I was two going on three. I remember walking to the chess club and us getting there and my mom wanting to sign me up. And unfortunately, I was too young. I had to be 3 years plus to join ballet. And I remember being so heartbroken. Imagine an under 3-year-old being heartbroken. And I remember I remember, I remember being so heartbroken about not being able to start ballet. I don't know how I found out about it. I don't know, I convicted my mom to get me to join ballet. I don't remember anything. I just remember those moments. And I also remember coming back after I turned 3. I think it was a few months later, and being able to join and take part and become part of this ballet club. And it was the most amazing time. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I took part in ballet for about 7 years, and I think if I had the opportunity, I would have gone further. But it's just that I grew up in such a very small town, and we only had one ballet teacher. And when she left, then we didn't have another one, and so ballet stopped. So I think I did ballet for 7 years, yeah, from when I was 3 until when I was 10. I thoroughly, thoroughly, thoroughly enjoy me. Ballet has taught me so many things. Some I actually still practice today, taught me poise, taught me how to have posture and be a lady. And it just teaches you a level of discipline I can't even put into words. It's amazing. Ooh, nyarwa li. Woo, guys, and this, I'll get married on my wedding day. Honestly, I think that's the best answer that I have. You know, yeah, I'll get married on my wedding day, and that's on period. Like, yeah, there's nothing more, nothing less to say. But on my wedding day, like on that day, that's the day I'm getting married. The next question is, if there was something you could change about yourself, what would that be and why? I think, hey, I think this is the same answer I would give to what is my biggest fear. Um, there are things I want to do. I mean, it took me how many years to start this YouTube channel? Exactly. So I wish that I was more. I wish I was sitting working like a papella dilo, so that getting the first thing out. Yeah. So I think sometimes I overanalyze things and over scrutinize things, and I want them to be my way, in a particular way. And so at the end of the day, things sometimes don't get done, or things are shoved under the rug, because I don't, I'm not confident in them. And what I've learned from YouTube is sometimes you must just start. Whether what you have is perfect or not. Your job is not to perfect things. Your job is to do. So if I could change one thing about myself, which I think I'm actually working on, I mean, Zaza, YouTube, is just what I must just do. I must just do. Obviously, not do every single thing, but the things that I know and I feel in my heart that I want to do, I want to take part in, I want to say, but I don't, you know? And I wish that. Can you give papa nyana? Isn't papa more extra? Like papa hello, more like anything. So that I'm able to actually do these things. Yes.